To whoever makes the KFC gravy. Suswena. Hi guys, and thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, don't leave without clicking the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that you get notified every time I post a new video. So as you can see, I'm not alone today. I'm with a friend.
Oh yeah.
Chomi, you have to introduce yourself.
Okay, hello guys. I go by the name of Pako Kholelwang, aka Panda Bear.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am. And I'm with my friend today, and yeah.
Exactly, guys. So as you can see, the setting is a bit different. We're trying out that challenge that's been, we're a bit late. But yeah, so basically we're going to let the people in front of us decide what we're eating.
Oh yeah.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited, man.
Nah, I'm just like nervous that the meal is small.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
What if somebody orders that 30 rand?
Bro, and what if someone orders a Greek salad? Now
What are we gonna do? And there's two of us.
Now I'm forced to eat a Greek salad.
And I won't even lie, like Bako and I eat.
Yeah.
I eat, Bako eats. So we need something that can be sufficient.
For sure.
For the both of us. Hold on. So the thing is, we're here. We're gonna start off at, where do you want to start, McDonald's or KFC?
Let's do McDonald's, man.
McDonald's first, nah?
Let's do McDonald's.
So we're gonna start off with McDonald's, and then we're gonna we'll record the whole process or whatever, and then we'll tell you whether or not we're excited. But also, Bako's a businessman, so we're gonna discuss all things youth and business, black men and business, black people and business, everything. Do you get me? And we're gonna tell you the pros, the cons, the good, the bad. And so yeah, so let's go to McDonald's, and then okay guys, so Unsis Beatty, this radio. We're at the drive-thru, McDonald's drive-thru, and there's a car in front of us.
Oh yeah, I hope it orders big, man. Dude.
She looks like she's talking for a long time though. So
what if they order the share box? What happens?
That's gonna be lit. And we're gonna eat.
Okay.
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 And let's actually pray that they order the share box. Yo, let's pray they order share box. Show me.
But this person is alone, so show me. It looks like we're gonna.
But she might be ordering for the family at home.
Okay, let's hope for that.
So scary. Okay. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Can I please order what the person in front of me had?
Sorry?
Can I order exactly what the person in front of me had?
Okay.
What did they have?
The two Big Macs, only the burgers and the Happy Meal nuggets.
Okay, I'll have that. They didn't order anything to drink.
No, it's only the able juice for the Happy Meal.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
Right.
It's okay.
Shit.
It's about to be a day.
Two Big Macs.
It's about to be a sad meal after this.
It's not gonna be too sad. I think it's two Big Macs. We'll see.
Two Big Macs without no soda.
We'll see. I'm so nervous. Mara in the giving economy.
Oh yes.
With the giving economy.
Oh yes. I'm happy.
Yo. I'm sure people think we're crazy.
Yeah. But it's okay. It's okay.
What sauce for the nuggets?
What sauce did she order?
She didn't order the sauce.
Then we also can't have the sauce. I'm sure we're freaking this lady out.
What's wrong with these black people?
We're freaking this lady out.
This is what white people do. What's up with these black people?
Thank you. Okay guys, so basically the person in front of us ordered 2 Big Macs, just the burgers, 4 nuggets,
okay,
no sauce, sorry, and apple juice. Oh, so they ordered the nugget Happy Meal.
Oh, okay,
so with an apple juice and a girl toy. You don't have children.
And that's one juice.
Yes. One juice for 2 people.
And one girl toy.
Yo, and one girl toy, yeah. Who's getting the girl toy?
But obviously you.
Yeah,
man.
I'm the girl. Yeah, I deserve the toy too.
Let me have some juice.
Yeah. So I can only have the toy because you want juice. Oh, what?
You know.
Bruh. You know when you were a child, like Big Mac used to look like huge.
It was amazing.
I remember I used to finish Big Mac like I'd have to have half, and then now I'm just like, is that even
just
a
2
burger?
bites? Just 2 bites.
Is that even a burger, bruh? Yo, son.
Yo, like a Big Mac is not a burger that you should eat wondering about your own thing. Because by the time you take
you're done.
another bite,
It's
you
finished, dude. Yo, it's
You done.
heartbreaking, bruh.
a Big Mac it is.
Exactly. Do you know the meal that I love from McDonald's? The new spicy what chili cheese shit.
Oh, cause the Grand Deluxe, something like that.
No, chili cheese. It's a new one.
Is it?
Where it's like beef and then they put this other cheese sauce that's unbelievable.
Is it like a
Guys,
very
it's
small
so
burger?
small. Yeah, it's a very small.
It's a Babala's burger.
Is that it? Our Happy Meal. Gosh, we don't have anything.
man.
Sorry. True. I'm so sorry. Okay, guys, so we're gonna go straight to KFC because the lighting is being weird. Then we'll park and eat and talk, nah?
Happy Meal.
And we're gonna hang
Big
around
Mac.
here in case we feel like the food wasn't enough. Because
Oh, okay,
we don't
okay.
know what's gonna happen at KFC.
Hey, bro, KFC.
Let's pray. What if they order a bucket?
Shabalabala.
You were speaking in tongues, Johnny. Yo, Molweni. All right. Dear Peel and Dictala, what was ordered by the last person to buy? You don't know. You don't know what the last person ordered? Okay. I will come back. Okay, guys. So, we just want to show you guys what it is. You already know what it is. Show me. Here's your Big Mac. At least we each get a burger. I've seen channels where they get one meal and then there's 4 people in the car. And then they're all like having bites. So at least yo, man, a Big Mac.
Just look
It's
at
so small,
Just
guys.
look at this thing, guys.
Please. This is so unfair. Okay, and then I want to see the Big Mac. I want to see the thingy. What's the topping?
Yo.
Okay, guys, so little kitty's meal. We just need to be alert. There's someone going to buy. No, we have to rush.
It's a white person. Hey, they're gonna order.
Yeah, and kill Land Rover. They've got
Tommy,
money.
go.
Let's go.
Before a golf pulls through.
Let's go.
Go, man. Go.
How did before a golf pulls through?
We don't need them colored golfs, man. Streetwise too. No.
Streetwise too. Guys, where's the
Traffic
cop
cop
going
is
now?
Joe. Traffic cop is missing our blessing now.
Okay, tell me. So, what made you get into business?
First of all, I hate being dependent.
Okay.
I hate it so badly. I hate the whole process of asking your parents for money. I hate it so much. So I'm like, you know what? Since this is not for me, then it should, my interest should have to do something with entrepreneurship.
Okay.
And that's why I entered in the business, because I like being my own boss. You know, instead of asking for money, I like giving out money.
Yes.
You see?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
That's me go.
Okay. I also want to answer why I got into entrepreneurship.
Okay, was I supposed to ask you as well?
Yeah, please ask me.
Okay, like show me
Ask me too.
show me why business.
Well, I didn't really choose this life. This life chose me.
Like a calling.
It was a calling. So basically last year, I'm finishing these fries from you.
No, it's okay.
So basically last year, I was studying obviously accounting. We studied together. So yeah, I studied accounting and then guys, we're close to the window. So I studied accounting and then I didn't want to, because I thought I wanted to be a CA. And then when I got into it, I realized I didn't actually want to be a CA. So then I didn't know what to do after. So I decided after varsity, I'll take a gap year. And then during my gap year, I just started a business.
Falling in love with business.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
And
yeah.
are you enjoying it more than accounting?
I am, but accounting is
in business.
Exactly, it
So
is.
it's
It
more of a
is.
bonus.
So basically, you're everything. You're the marketing guy.
You're the boss.
It's not like the boss. You're basically the slave because you're everything. To me, I do everything. I do everything.
But I believe it's better for you to be a slave in your own company.
Definitely.
Then you know all the corners that have to do with your company.
Exactly.
I believe never employ someone
when you don't know.
when you don't even know exactly
Exactly.
what's happening.
That's right.
That's how people get, sidelined.
Guys, his meal is 50 rand. Eh?
Show me.
I'm so sad.
Show me.
I'm so sad. That meal is 50 rand. Koriki, I hope it's wings at least.
Arrebon.
If it could just
Mara-
be wings, Mudi.
What if change comes through? What if change?
Yo, I'd be so sad.
Show me this change.
It's changed, but I get a few rands. Get a few rands.
It's not even a streetwise too. It can't be.
I'm so sad. Oh, but a streetwise too would be sad. I hate streetwise too. I don't like KFC chicken. I like the wings, dunked wings, zinger wings, like those things. Sibuyile! City Fuji. Sicela email from the one that guy ordered. Sicela whatever the traffic officer ordered. Sharp. Eh? Oh, orderishe is ngakanani? One nut. One.
Show me.
Where's the card? Oh, I'm so sad, guys. I got order a shiny drink. Sorry? Yeah. This is heartbreaking, guys.
Sisi, did he also give you a 2 rand? Upile 2 rand, Robert. Okay.
Choma, I'm sure uthi siyagula ne. Asiphilanga. Okay.
So yep.
I just want to see the streetwise. I'm so and it's heavy, yeah. I'm so sad. Guys, this gravy to whoever makes the KFC gravy. Sis winner. Sis.
Is it amazing?
It's disgusting.
Oh, I was about to say.
Sis on you. I don't even want to open it fully, wait.
No, told me like the only thing you need there is the chicken.
Yeah, exactly. That papa's so heavy. I'm gonna have a drumstick at least.
It's too much.
Sure. Okay. So what are the like hectic things you've learned being in business? Like what are the most valuable lessons you've learned?
The most valuable lessons when coming to business that I've learned is that your family is not there for you.
Hectic.
I'ma go deep. There's so many of my family members who are very rich, they're very moneyed. You know, I've went from asking from jobs to asking from funding. Families do not
Come through for someone else.
They don't come through. The best that they can do is for you is that okay, and then that's it. I mean, the next time you ask him, so how did it go with Mang? Now they switch up on you like, can't you? How serious life?
So
Why were
tell
you not
is this immediate family or extended family?
Bruh, it's people who are close to you.
Okay.
Like obviously, I believe if my mother could help me, she would help me. You know, but then don't trust in your family.
I hear you.
Family they always show up there at the brighter side of things.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very proud.
But where have
But
they
where
been?
were they when we
the
were
whole
doing the
struggle?
foundation, you see? So that's what I've learned. You can never depend on family. You've only got you and that's it.
So basically, okay, please ask me.
I thought you responded to what I said, but okay. Okay, and then tell me, what
have
is
I
the
learned?
challenges that you have experienced in your business journey? Especially being a black woman.
Wow, that was a deep question.
Yeah.
Because being a black woman in itself in business is a challenge.
I feel like the word black itself.
It is a
is-
challenge, yeah.
yeah.
Let me tell you guys something, especially for me, my business is in Cape Town.
Okay.
Not just in Cape Town, it's in this our area. And you know this area is a white area.
Moneyed as well.
Moneyed, but moneyed for white people. So you can knock on doors and stuff like that, but really I have felt that the color of your skin is still a factor.
Sure.
I don't know
sure.
if you get me.
Sure. On that point, can I ask you, does your accent also come to play? Is it an advantage to have like a whitish accent? Or-
Who has a whitish accent?
I'm just saying, Chomi, when I'm listening to you, you have more of like an educated, you know, accent. Does it help?
Well, you know how you know how white people are. They associate eloquence with intelligence.
Exactly.
I don't know if you get
Exactly.
me. So perhaps because I can like articulate myself, people are like, okay. But truth is, anyone can do the job. You know what I mean? And it's so sad because the same thing doesn't like go for them. Have you ever heard Buddha Afrikaans people speak English?
No,
It's so filthy.
It's bad,
But
man. It's
okay, guys. So
bad.
the lighting is changing because it's about to be night time. But don't be
It's
scared.
okay.
Don't be scared. So yeah, that's that. But one of like the challenges I faced in business is basically, so I come from a school setting, right? We were both, we graduated last year. I'm going to put up our graduation picture somewhere here so that they know what degree, okay? So basically coming from school, to me, you remember, Hore, if you were to study like for about 6-7 hours, you're going to pass well.
Okay.
Like what you put in is what you get out. With business, it's not like that.
Yeah.
You can put in 100 hours, chances are you'll only get a little bit back. Let me tell you the reality. And so it really is difficult, but we know it's going to be worth it at the end.
It is.
So yeah, it's going to be worth it at the end.
What's also a disadvantage about business is that there's a lot of people who are actually doing business now.
True.
So right now it's very hard if you're not coming into a market with a totally different concept.
That's true.
And then again, I'm sorry to say this, but us black people, we have this thing whereby when we see something's working for another person,
Okay, sorry, yeah. Sorry, and you're making such a strong point.
yeah. As black people, we have this. I don't know if I should call it disease, but it's in our black blood. This thing, when you see a person, simple thing, and you see that it's a success for that person, instead of you taking that business and going opening it elsewhere, you choose to open it right next to that person. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Have you seen it in town? There's like legit a whole.
Rand's Ace, Milk, whatever.
You see?
What do you call it in Durban? There's Ayatini Max. Like
Exactly.
it's
like I'm sorry to say, it's like us black people just don't like the fact of seeing another black person being successful. And I believe that's also in business. Like if you're gonna give a business presentation to a black person, I mean already.
I actually want to add on to what you're saying. What Bako is saying is so true. Black people have this thing, Yahore. We shut the door when we get inside. When we get inside the door, we shut the door, we close the windows, we lock. Like once we get a seat at the table, we put our feet up on another empty chair. We make sure that there is no one who's going. It's actually very, very bad.
And guess what we're gonna hear? Just wait on the Lord, my son.
Yeah.
He's gonna come through. That statement is very, very, very profound to a black person. I hear it so much from a black person. A white person at least is legit like, worry, we don't have any space for you.
Yeah.
Okay, they get straight to the point.
Yeah.
A black person will beat around the bush. Maybe it's not your time, your right time. You come, but I'm telling you, there's a contact. Okay, man, I come through tomorrow. Bring your child tomorrow. I've got space for that person. You might even be surprised it's a white person. That's how deep it is. Us black people just don't like seeing other.
We don't want to help each other, and it's very bad.
We can help each other with words, but when it comes to action,
like
forget
for
about
example,
it.
you'll ask a black person, how did you get to where you are? Then they'll tell you, yeah, through hard work, through determination, they're not going to tell you "Usis no more," and they're from down the road.
Bruh.
Put me in. I don't know if you get me. Like not all of us really.
I feel like you going up there.
Like
Let's come here. Let's come here. A simple thing, Chomi. What diet did you use? Ask a black person that thing. No, Chomi.
I'm just drinking water. I'm taking tablets. Somebody's paying 600 a month.
Bruh.
They found the secret. They found tablets, but they're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you.
They won't tell
Chomi,
you.
where did you get that skirt? Chomi, I forgot. Chomi.
Yo.
Black people need to, and for us to get to a point where we progress. Guys, white people help each other. White people begela. They've got begela for each other. White people have, not only white people, Jews, Indians, they begela. They watch for each other. It's only us.
You know what I've also noticed? I've been to a couple of business meetings and I've noticed there's like amongst our races, there's a different way we communicate with each other. A white person, they communicate for the future.
Okay.
Like, what is it for the company?
Okay.
In a black setting, okay, what am I getting out of this thing? You understand? It's more about what am I getting. If my package is not enough, we're not doing this thing. Whereby in a white setting, if it's not good for the company, we're not doing it.
I get you.
You understand?
It's more we focused than I focused.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why also when you apply at a job where it's a black person who's in charge, you are bound to come across a conversation. Okay, if I hire you, what is it in for me? You understand that thing? Okay, give me a good reason why I should hire you. What are you going to do for me in future? You're bound to cross that conversation because I've been crossing those conversations.
But you don't think it's a thing of interviews, in interviews, that's what they ask? Or you feel like it's more
again, I'm not playing the race card, but I feel when a black person asks you that question, he's like, "I'm on a ball. Okay, I can give you a shot at life. What am I getting?" I'm talking about that,
Oh,
yeah, like
yes, yes, that's so true.
you know,
that's so true.
2-liter Coke that costs
Not yes,
1.5.
yes, not
you know,
to put what's in it for.
Exactly.
I hear you now. I get you.
The question is not
I
about.
thought you meant like
No,
what
no,
value
no.
are you adding
No,
to the company?
No, not that.
What value are you adding to me?
Exactly.
And my pocket.
Exactly. You see.
I also wanted to ask you, given the state of like the economy,
Yeah.
guys, things are bad.
They're very bad.
Our economy is so bad. I was reading tweets where the people are getting retrenched. So many companies are retrenching. My mom at work, she was saying like something's happening or whatever, but they may not be able to pay their salaries. Like, but given this economy, like, do you think that starting a business is good or is it bad? Because you know how like in an economy people aren't going to buy.
Yeah.
There's that in a bad economy people aren't going to buy. Like, people cut out luxury things first. So if you have an idea of selling weaves or whatever, the first thing someone's going to stop buying if they don't have a job is a weave.
Okay.
So do you think people should start businesses because there are no jobs, but also people aren't going to buy things because I don't know if you get me? Like, what do you think? What is your message to the unemployed youth?
Okay, my message is not more to the unemployed youth, but more to the government. I feel like it doesn't make sense for you to encourage us to start business, yet from the get-go your business laws are so, what's the word, they don't motivate you to start a business.
Yeah.
Already something simple, the minimum wage, let's say it's 4,000. You cannot cater 4,000. You don't have it because you're a startup business. You're starting from scratch.
I hear
you can
you.
only provide that which you have.
Yeah.
But already the law says 4,000.
Yeah.
You know, already that.
No, I think, you know what, I get you. You're using like, okay, so for example, I started a cleaning business.
Yeah.
Now. I'm actually glad we're having talks like this. I started a cleaning business. And so like, I think one of my most I think it is fair if you're looking at it from a employee point of view. It is fair that you're supposed to be paid a certain wage now.
Yes.
But I've also like realized that, for example, I told Bako, well, I don't know if you guys know, I'm in the cleaning business. So whenever I quote people, labor is my most expensive, right? And so sometimes I find myself in a position where sometimes I feel like I'm working for my employees in such a way that they're getting more than me. Yes.
And that
because
the law is also like that.
Because that's the minimum. That's how much I have to pay them.
You
For them. And I'm just like, what
Exactly.
the? Sometimes I feel like I just orchestrated you to get there.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I just like, and you're just like, I won't lie to you. Sometimes my employees earn more than me. I won't like. That's it. Reality right now.
Reality.
Yes, yeah.
That's reality.
I have a job tomorrow. I think I'm getting like 80 rand from that job. They're walking away with
like the minimum wage.
You get me? Like
exactly. That's very true.
So
we once had a conversation with Dr. Maritu. Big ups to you, ma'am. And I was like, you know what, Dr. Maritu? I understand that the laws are set up in a way that it protects more of the employees and stuff like that. But what about your startup companies?
Yes.
Can't they get like a 5-year leave or something? Like 5 years of not applying the law. You understand? So that your business grows.
Yeah.
So that you're able to apply the law.
Yeah.
Because if I'm starting up a business, I do not have that amount of capital.
I get you.
To be paying each
that
individual 4,000. I don't have that.
Yes.
At the end of the day, my business is going to go shut because what? It's not that I can't afford material or anything. I just cannot afford employees. I can't afford it. You understand? So I think that's also something Cyril Ramaphosa must actually look into. That startups actually...
Or not even that. I think a better idea is not that we should pay them less, but that the government subsidizes new companies, startup companies, and says, okay, hire someone. The minimum wage is, let's say, for example, what I deal with every day, the minimum wage is 17 rand per hour. If you calculate that into an 8-day, whatever, it gives you around about 172 rand. That's for one person per day, 172 rand. The government should say, okay, you pay 100, we will pay 70. Or you pay, I don't know if you get me. There needs to be some sort of agreement because
or again, governments should just allow us to use contracts, agreements. Let me sit down with the person and listen here, man. This is what I can offer. But just know that this thing's for a 5-year period.
Because show me what you're saying is right. Like now I'm talking about an employee. This what do you call this whole
Leave
minimum
pay.
wait like this whole minimum wage thing, it sometimes fools employees to thinking that when are you going to get to a place and demand that you get paid this much. Can't people don't have that amount to pay you, so you'll be unemployed for a long time because you don't want to accept yeah.
Let me tell you, Chomi, a salary is, I mean, you had no salary
Yeah.
from the beginning.
Yes.
I mean, someone just came into your life and is giving you like 2,000.
Yes.
You know, it might not be a big thing,
When
but
you
it's a
had
total
nothing,
game
yes.
changer. You understand? And a person is approaching that thing, okay, these people, not only I want to better my life, but I also want to add value to their life as well. You know, so let me just give them a 2,000 just as a way of saying, hey man, I really appreciate what you're doing for me, but this is not the end of the road. But then you get those people who know the law, who too educated, but you can't pay me this thing. But you forget that you home, you with debts, you have
With
nothing.
Yes, yeah.
Dr. Marito always used to say, it's better to get something than nothing.
Exactly.
But I'm not saying you guys should get manipulated.
No.
We're not saying that.
Yeah, but also look at the cost benefit. Would you rather sit at home with nothing, or would you rather get work experience?
Exactly.
And look at other things. Sometimes it's not just financial
It's
benefit. Sometimes it's experience. Sometimes it's exposure. Sometimes, and then, you know, I don't know. So yeah, guys, this video is actually getting long. I see it's 28 minutes now.
It's supposed to be how long?
I don't know.
No, okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you so much, Boko, for joining us.
Pleasure's
Guys,
all
we're
mine,
just
man.
going to finish our food because wow.
Kumnandi.
Yes, kancane,
Kancane.
kumnandinyana.
Yes.
You know, not too much. Ziwa mapapa. So,
Yo.
yeah, guys, but please stay tuned. Thank you so much to Bako for joining me. I will put his details down below so you can check him out on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, and that stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Right? Yeah. Bye.
Bye.